Welcome to Gallery K. Come here to try to entertain the folks. A few people are here. I'd like to make a statement about this shirt I have on. This is black, and it's on black. So if I take a gun, I'll shoot myself and be black on black crime, right? Some people get offended by this. I don't think that's funny. It's okay. It's just a joke. I'm not going to take myself out. I might take myself out on a date or something, but I ain't going to take myself out that way. Look, I hope this works out. You know, I hope I can make you laugh, but if it doesn't, things I tell you doesn't make you laugh, it's okay because you didn't pay for this, so it's all right. Your money's still in your pocket. You know, ain't nothing worse than when people come to pay to see you and you don't do a good job. I mean, I had it happen before, man, especially like in a black place because they will follow you out to your car. They will. And they'll jump in their car and they'll follow you wherever you're going to and say, boo! I had that happen before, too. The white people, man, you know, when you mess up in front of them, they be more encouraging. They'll say, it's going to be all right. Everything's going to work out just fine for you. And then when you walk away, they talk about you. Man, I can't stand him, man, you know? Don't ever bring him back over here. That's when they start talking slang, you know? But, yeah, man, I got some things on my mind. Here lately, like, you know, right before, the last couple of days, right before I'm working on my material and stuff, I want to get up in front of people. And I woke up early in the morning time, and I heard a voice say, don't do it. What's this voice coming out? I heard it again, right before I woke up. It said, don't do it. I looked over at my dog, and I said, is that you? He said, man, don't look at me, man. I can't even talk. I didn't say anything. It's on you. Then I got in the shower, man, and I heard it again. I was washing up underneath my arms, and it said, don't do it. I said, what? What do you mean don't do it? Don't wash up underneath my arms? Man, I'm stinking. I need to wash up underneath my arms. Then I got in my car, and I went to work, and I heard the voice, and he said, don't do it. I said, look, this is enough. Who is this? And it was myself. I realized, you know, I was trying to talk myself out of doing what I love. And it happens, man, when you're an artist, you know, any type of artist, musicians, comedians, whatever, you know, drug addicts, you know, that's what you like to do, you know. You try to talk yourself out of it. You probably should, you know, crack or something, you know. But I encourage you, if you're going to smoke crack or whatever, do it to the best of your ability, you know what I mean? Don't get caught by the cops, you know. That's what people feel. It's a bad crack addict because you got caught by the cops, you know. But, you know, I tried to talk myself, and it was like, when I figured out it was me, you know, I would get inside my head, this voice kept telling me, why don't you just stay home a little longer and take it out, don't worry about what you're doing. And I said, why would I want to do that? It's because you might embarrass yourself and people might not like you and, you know, you don't want to do that. Just stay home and go to sleep for a while. Why don't you get on the internet, maybe Facebook, something like it, you know. But eventually I did come out. I'm glad I came out, and this material didn't work, so I'm probably going to come out next time, you know. So, but that's the thing, you know, you got to do what you love to do. I got a brother, he does what he likes to do. He's an alcoholic, man. He loves being an alcoholic. You know, that must be his goal in life because he's like 48 and he's still doing that. So I think he's trying to do it to the best of his ability. What is the best of your ability when you're an alcoholic? You know, what is the, get out of my way, Fly, I'm trying to do something right now. But I think when, you know, you're alcoholic or whatever, like, maybe that's what he wants to do in life, you know. Who am I to judge, you know? All I say is stay away from me, okay? Me and don't talk anymore. But my brother's like a violent alcoholic. He's not one of those type, you know, that you love and, you know, they come up to you and kiss you and hug you and ask you for some money, you know, all the time. He wants to fight people, man. We went to a gas station one day, and right before we went in, he told me, he said, what do you think I could get if I robbed that place? I said, probably about 5 to 10. He said, 5 to 10? What are you talking about, man? I wouldn't get no time. I said, look, you've been there long enough, just get yourself a boyfriend. That's how long you be in there, yeah. My brother's funny, man, because I love him to death, you know, and to death. Sometimes I want him to die, I want him to leave me alone. But I pray for him, I do. I try to talk to God, and God says, you know, talk to me about it. Don't take it out on your family and stuff. I said, yes, sir. Because I got God on speed dial, see. He's one of my favorites on my list on my cell phone. But I only call him when I need him, you know. I don't talk to him any other time. Like if I come into some money or something, I say, I don't need you right now, I'll call you some other time, you know. But that's what God wants. God wants you to communicate with him. You know, this got real deep right now. I've been for it to be funny, but it's starting to get serious. And I don't make a lot of jokes on God, but I think about different things like even in church. Church have some funny things, I mean, because, and I don't really think the church most of the time has anything to do with God. People just implement their own things in the church, like all these offerings, you know. Like, I go to church with so many daggone offerings. And you say, how do you keep track of all these offerings? I think people are just creating offerings. You know, they have the tithes and offering, the benevolent offering, the building fund offering, the whatever you have left in your pocket offering. That's the best one, you know, because once you get to the door and church is over with, they have a bouncer to frisk you to make sure that you have anything else left in your pocket. So I know you got some change. I heard you jiggling when you got to the door. Drop your pants. But, you know, the people on television, those ministers are funny. Not the regular guys. I'm talking about the ones, the crooked ones. Because when I worked second shift, I would get up, you know, I'd be up to about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would see these guys on television, and they would just sell you anything. They sell you God. They said, Jesus Christ, he's the man. I've seen him. You can see him too for $59.95. And I'm like, I know this guy is going straight to hell. But I would think it's funny, man. I would laugh and laugh and laugh at this stuff until God would talk to me. He said, oh, you think that's funny? And I said, well, you know, I'm turning the channel. Don't worry about it, you know. You just can't get into that stuff, you know. I like a lot of stuff on television. Like, have you ever seen, like, Mr. Clean? Don't tell me you don't know who Mr. Clean is. Mr. Clean's the bald-headed white guy, man. The one that people see on the floor. And that people will sing the song like this. Mr. Clean is the man. Behind our shine. Is it wet or is it dry? And everybody get excited to see this bald-headed white man in the floor. I'm like, man, you'd be more excited if you seen Samuel Jackson in the floor. He said, is that Samuel Jackson? Is that you? Yes, man, I hope you burn in hell. You know? Then you'd have to tell your wife, man, honey, I seen Samuel Jackson in the floor. I said, oh, yeah? Well, you need to leave that alcohol alone because something's wrong with you. I'm having you checked in immediately. Yeah, TV's funny. It is. I like when they sell these products, man, you know, to try to help you get your body together, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen one for the Hollywood diet. And for the Hollywood diet, the theme is you can lose 50 pounds in 2 days. So, man, if you lose 50 pounds in 2 days, you're going to lose your life. And most of the time, whatever, crack ain't even that strong. So, you know, I wouldn't even mess with the Hollywood diet. Has anybody ever work out? Yeah, I'm just trying to make you feel better about yourself. Maybe you look like you work out. No, they don't look like they work out. But I'm the type of person, I'm trying to get back in shape. You know, I haven't did anything. I'm trying to do a little running. So, you know, but I don't look like the people that's on television, man, when they run because they look so great. They do. They look professional, man. They be going like this, and everything looks so great. Everything's in unison, you know what I'm saying? No boogers fall out of their nose or nothing when they're running, man. You know, their buttocks looks real good. It's just mixed, you know, it's just running at the same time. They don't sweat like I'm sweating right now. You know, but when I'm running, man, I just don't look good, man. I look like I'm trying to fight off a stroke. You know what I'm saying? I look bad. I look horrible. And I don't want to look that way, especially when I'm running in the neighborhoods. Because when I'm running in the neighborhoods, I see the same pattern every time. I always see an ambulance following me. I'm like, why do you keep following me, man? I got mad one time. So, well, it looks like we have a report that there's a guy that looks like he's been shot at. Either he's about to die. And I hate that, you know? So, I want to work on that so I don't look ridiculous. I'm just going to go to another neighborhood where they don't judge me, you know what I mean? And leave me alone. If I look retarded when I'm running, then just let me do that. And I'm going to end this because I have nowhere else to go with this. Have a good evening.